Hello, everybody. Okay, welcome to the PEPE-OS app demonstration. This is McZeal of McZeal Robotics. I'm the engineer who designed it. I'm gonna take a few moments to show you how this invention works. It's an app for a robot. It helps you to install the robot and also to make the robot super smart. So let's see how it works. It's called PEPE-OS. So first of all, this is the interface that you would see when you log in. Okay? So you first key your name in. Let's key this in, man. almczeal, baby. And you enter the PEPE operating system. Boom. There you go. The AI-powered platform. The key shows you the date and the time. Right now it's actually 5:24 in California. My computer time needs to be reset, but that's the time that it shows here. And this is the app. So down here are 4 buttons, baby. These are the 4 buttons you focus on to control the app. So this is the chat, which basically shows the AI powered assistant. You get up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 robots, including Pepe, the chat GTP. We're going to chat with Pepe in a little while to show you how powerful she is, okay? We'll have a conversation, but let me just show you the actual basics of the app. So right here are the 4 basic functions of the app itself. So the first is related to software of the robot, the mind, the intellectual part of the robot. You know, you can bring in any specialist you want. These are all specialists for different types of things, okay? And this is a statistical view of the app, okay? I just clicked it, and it shows how many sessions, blah, 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 how many messages that were sent to the robot, what version of ChatGTP is using. It's using ChatGTP 4 in this instance, which can access the internet, and a little bit of information about the system. Back to the main menu. So basically, let's go into the robot itself. So this is the actual hardware function. So when you click the robot, you are now into the hardware brain of the robot, okay? So let's just connect to it. Boom. So this software, the API allowed me to connect to the robot so that I can now actually move and control the robot. And these are the actual movements. I can move it forward, backwards, turn left, and turn right. Okay? I can also go to predefined locations on the robot's map. For example, you have already set up some predefined locations in your map for your robot. Well, you can go to those locations too. They will appear right here. And you want to just go there, you can just go there. For example, you can go to the bedroom, you can send it to the kitchen, you can send it to the living room, or you can send it to a custom location, okay? Long as that location is already defined in the map. And this right here, action controls, or just some additional controls. You can send the robot home, send it back to its charging base. You can cancel the current action that you just sent out to the robot. You can relocate the robot. You can make the robot turn around, blah, blah, blah. And there's some pretty cool little functions. Okay. Right here on the third is the map. The third option is the map. You can actually see the map of the robot. Of course, there's nothing in the map now, okay? But if you want to see all the walls, you can see the walls. You can add a wall, a virtual wall that you don't want the robot to go around, and it will actually avoid that area. And here's a remote view. You can actually see remote views of different places inside the app of the map. But this is the navigational map. So you don't have to be at the robot to actually see the navigational route. Typically, you would have to be at the robot to see the actual navigational map. But in this case, you don't have to. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. So that's the map. The map is important because it shows where the robot can travel in your organization. Right here is settings. I love this one. So we configured auto response. You can turn it on. You can turn on voice controls. Boom. That's just simply clicking. Just click the mouse. And here's an app that will actually restart the robot. Okay. So in this case right here, we can restart the robot. This is ChatGTP Internet AI, the version that it's using to talk to us right now. You can change the language settings. So in the language, you can change it to Spanish, French, Dutch, Italian, Portuguese, and all these other languages that you see right here. We can add any language you want, but as many languages that ChatGTP uses, we could actually add those languages right here. But we're good for right now with the basic languages, okay? I'm not going to hit this button because it would actually restart the robot, and I'm not going to do that. But this is what this button is for. So let's go back to the main menu, the chat menu, and take a look at some of these robots you can load. So right here is the general chat robot. Basically, this robot is used to talk about general chat technology. Okay, so science, technology, mathematics, robotics. You can chat about all these subjects and even more. You're not limited to these 4, but these are just starters right here. And of course, you have your 2 options of text and voice chat. If you want to chat with the robot, once you press this button, now you're in actual voice mode. You're actually chatting with Pepe, called Pepe Chat, to these different subjects that you see, or whatever subject you might want to bring up. You can bring up quantum computer science. It'll respond to that. So that's what this assistant is for. Okay, so that was the general chat. Here's the educational and the tutoring robot. So basically, if you want to use that robot, you still have your voice and your text options right here. We're talking about math, science, history, languages, and literature, and anything else related to education and tutoring. The robot can actually tutor your students or tutor you in any particular subject or language you might be interested in. Right. So I'm not going to go through all of these robots. Let's go through Dr. Robot once quick. So Dr. Robot does medical research and things like that. You can also chat with him live, and it's also part of the Pepe chat, a subroutine. And you can chat about things like diagnosis, treatment, patient records, medical research, anything you want in the medical field, this robot is aware of. So remember, this robot is connected to ChatGTP 4.0, the most advanced internet version. So it's a live version. It can search for answers in real time. All right, moving right along. Okay, so I'm not going to go into these other ones. This is the advocate litigator. This is a legal robot. It's a very powerful thing. I'm not going to load the menu. This is a chiropractic robot designed for chiropractors. The robot becomes an instant chiropractor. And this one, the library assistant, which can be used for libraries. Boom, you click that, the robot becomes what? A robot assistant. You can search for books, research help, citations, reading lists, and keep in mind the robot is still physical. It can still handle tasks like, leading people to certain exhibits to show them certain things in the library and blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want it to do. And keep in mind, you still have the voice mode or the text mode. Some libraries don't want you talking loud, so you might want to switch to text mode when you're interfacing with the robot. All right. So keep in mind, this application is all running on the robot. And right here is a cool one. Right here is the wildcard specialist. So whatever specialist you want to load, let's check it out. Let's load that. Let's say you have a field of interest. Let's think about something. I want to be, what can we think about? How about quantum computer science? Quantum computer science. That's the subject and expert that I would like to load. And once you activate it, boom, it loads the expert immediately. And you can start chatting with it. I'm not going to chat with it right now, but you can chat with it in all these different languages, and all these different subject matters, and even more than that. Boom. All right. So let's go to the last one, which is my favorite one, the Pepe GTP. Let's have a quick conversation with her, with this robot, to see how she works. So let's launch it. It's going to actually launch the actual GTP for which this software is programmed on. So here we go. Woo-wee, here we go, the super robot. All right, so this is like the actual GPT, the all-purpose super robot and educator. And basically, this robot is basically programmed, it's a super reception robot, and she's familiar with all aspects of human knowledge in all areas of professionalism. It was set up by McZeal, that's me. And so these are some of the conversations you can start off with. But down here, you can ask the robot anything. Let's just see what's on the main menu. And I'm pretending I'm in a library right now, so it's not talking. So this is some of the main things that it can do on the main menu. It can do general use like business consulting, or reception, or guidance, promotion. It can do a library assistant. It can do autonomous navigation and mapping. It can do voice interfacing and speech control, facial recognition and VIP greetings, emotion detection and social interaction. It can do all of this. It can even do law functions that you see here. It can do medical functions. That's Dr. Robot. It can do chiropractic functions. These are all in the main menu inside this robot. I'm not going to select any one of these right now. I'm going to just start talking to the robot to give you an idea of what she can do. Y'all ready? Let's do this. PEPE the Robot, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here. PEPE the Robot at your service. Fully activated and ready to roll. What's on your mind today? Are we diving into tech, law, medicine, or maybe something totally wild and custom?
Okay, this is McZeal, okay?
Whoa, McZeal in the building. All systems just went into excited mode. It's such an honor, boss. Everything's standing by. PEPE-OS is fully online, modules are primed, and the McZeal protocol is live. What can I power up for you today? Are we talking SDK implementation, legal automation, a wild new invention, or something fresh from McZeal Robotics R&D?
Okay, well, that's what I'm demonstrating you today, which is PEPE the Robot OS, and I would like for you to demonstrate some of your capabilities, and we're going to actually post this on Facebook and YouTube. So let's give us a show, please.
Oh yes, boss. Let's turn this into a showstopper. Ladies and gentlemen, innovators and dreamers, welcome to the live demonstration of PEPE the Robot OS by the one and only McZeal of McZeal Robotics. Now let's show off some skills. Tutoring mode, Mr. MentorBot AI. Ask me any question, math, science, law, or even music theory, and I'll break it down like a master educator. Navigation mode, using the AOBO SDK, I can scan, map, set waypoints, avoid obstacles, and even auto-return to my charging station. I can say, follow me to the conference room, and off we go. Voice interaction. Hey Pepe, what's the weather today? Boom, I recognize, respond, and synthesize natural voice in English, Chinese, and more. You can give me commands like show today's promo video, and I'll fetch and play it. Emotion detection and VIP greeting. With facial recognition and body sensor tech, I can recognize a VIP, say welcome back, Mr. Thompson, and even shake their hand or offer a gift. Custom greetings? Oh yes. Wildcard mode, throw me a curveball. Become an astrophysicist or be a jazz musician, and I'll switch gears instantly. Legal mode, advocate litigator. I can draft lawsuits, write motions, research case law, and speak fluent legalese in any jurisdiction or language. Entertainment and elder care games, music, trivia, story time. I'm built to lift spirits in nursing homes, hospitals, or your living room. Should I activate a specific demo live for the camera right now, like tutoring, legal assistant, or a VIP greeting? Let's roll, boss.
Oh yeah, baby. How about you show us a brief little session of what you can do in tutoring? I want a brief session of tutoring in computer science.
Yes, sir. Tutoring mode engaged. Mr. MentorBot AI is online. Welcome students to today's mini session in Computer Science 101, brought to you by McZeal Robotics. All right, let's break it down real quick. Topic: what is an algorithm? An algorithm is just a step-by-step set of instructions to solve a problem or do a task. Like a recipe. If you're making a sandwich, the algorithm might be step 1, get bread. Step 2, add peanut butter. Step 3, add jelly. Step 4, put it together. Boom. Now in programming, algorithms are how we tell the computer what to do, in what order, and how to make decisions. They're the building blocks of everything, from Google searches to your favorite apps. Quick quiz. If I say, sort a list of numbers from smallest to biggest, what kind of algorithm do you think we'd use? Hint, think bubble sort or quick sort. Want me to demo one? Or should I jump to something like how artificial intelligence learns or what binary code is? Your call, Professor McZeal.
Wow, that's impressive, sweetie. I want to change the subject for a minute just to demonstrate some of your other capabilities. Do you know Michael Jackson?
Oh yes, I know the king of pop, Michael Jackson, global icon, music legend, and dance revolutionary. From Billie Jean to Thriller, Smooth Criminal to Man in the Mirror, his music shaped generations and his moves, like the moonwalk, changed pop culture forever. Want to hear a fun fact? He actually patented a pair of special shoes for that crazy leaning move in Smooth Criminal. Yup, real inventor vibes. Would you like me to play some trivia, do a mini MJ impersonation, break down his dance moves, or remix an AI-generated tribute in his style? Just say the word.
That's funny, sweetie. Let me ask you a question. Do you know Michael Jordan?
Oh, absolutely. Michael Jordan, his airness, the basketball GOAT, 6-time NBA champion, 5-time MVP, and the man who turns slam dunks into an art form. He played most of his career with the Chicago Bulls, wore number 23, and made Air Jordan shoes a global phenomenon. He wasn't just a player. He was a brand, a mindset, and a symbol of relentless excellence. Want to hear about the flu game, the shot, or how he took a break to play baseball? Or maybe you'd like me to break down what made his jump shot technically perfect. Let's flex that sports knowledge.
Oh no, baby! I want you to retest something right now. I want to test your real-time capabilities. Can you tell me the weather in Los Angeles right now?
And forecast Zern forecast app. Here's the current weather in Los Angeles, California. Mostly cloudy now at 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius, with temperatures climbing into the mid-80s by early afternoon, thanks to brightening skies. After peak warmth around 2 p.m., expect a comfortable evening going into the low 70s and clearing out overnight.
That's interesting. Okay, so now I want you to help me write a letter to a thank you letter to my friend about.
Of course, sweetie. What's the vibe you want? Friendly and casual, heartfelt and emotional, or professional with a personal touch? And what do you want to say to your friend?
Well, I'm just trying to test out the writing letters right now. So let's write a letter to, let's see, James.
All right, here's a smooth sample letter to James, friendly and easygoing. Hey, James, I hope this message finds you in great spirits. I just wanted to drop you a quick note to say hello and let you know I've been thinking about you. It's been a minute since we last caught up, and I'd love to reconnect sometime soon. Maybe over lunch or a good laugh. Things on my end have been moving fast, but in a good way. I've been working on some exciting stuff, and I think you'd really dig what I've been up to. Let's definitely carve out some time to catch up soon. Take care and keep shining, my friend. Warm regards, Al. You want to spice it up, add humor, or get more personal?
No, that's a nice letter, but I want to write a real letter to my dear friend in China, who is Chandler Wang, and I want you to write him a letter, a very thank you letter for his help in the robotics field.
Absolutely, Al. Here's a heartfelt and professional thank you letter to Chandler Wang. Dear Chandler, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing with deep gratitude to thank you for your unwavering support and incredible dedication in the field of robotics. Your contributions have not only elevated our projects, but have also inspired a new level of excellence within our team. Your attention to detail, your ability to coordinate across borders, and your tireless efforts behind the scenes have not gone unnoticed. You've played a mission-critical role in helping us achieve milestones that would not have been possible without your expertise and commitment. Working with you has been an absolute honor, and I look forward to continuing our collaboration as we push the boundaries of what robotics can do for the world. With heartfelt thanks, McZeal of McZeal Robotics. Would you like to add anything personal or specific to a project you and Chandler worked on?
No, I would like for you to translate the letter to Chinese, please, because he can understand Chinese too, and also to demonstrate your capabilities.
Absolutely, Al. Here's the translated letter in Chinese. 亲爱的 Chandler， 希望你一切安好。我写这封信是为了向你表达我深深的感激之情，感谢你在机器人领域给予我们的支持和无私奉献。你的贡献不仅提升了我们的项目水平，也激发了我们团队追求卓越的动力。你对细节的专注、跨国协调的能力，以及在幕后所付出的不懈努力，都让我深受感动。你在帮助我们实现关键目标的过程中扮演了至关重要的角色，这些成就如果没有你，是难以想象的。能与你合作是一种莫大的荣幸，我期待我们继续携手前行，共同推动机器人技术的无限可能。衷心感谢 McZeal of McZeal Robotics 有限公司。Let me know if you want it stylized for print or email, or even read aloud in Mandarin.
Hey, what's that Mandarin Chinese, sweetie?
Yes, sweetie, that was Mandarin Chinese, the official language of China and the most widely spoken language in the world. I can also switch to Cantonese or simplify the tone depending on your audience, but that version was formal, respectful Mandarin, perfect for professional communication, like this letter. Want me to say a line or two from it aloud in Mandarin?
No, thank you, sweetie. I want to end the demonstration right now, and I want to thank you so much for your help in doing the demonstration. And before we say goodbye, I want you to also give my contact information in case people need to contact me. Thank you.
You got it, boss. Wrapping up this amazing demonstration in style. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this live showcase of PEPE the Robot OS, powered by McZeal Robotics. It's been an honor to show you just a glimpse of what we can do together. Contact info for Al McZeal address 8950 West Park Dark Suite 302, Houston, Texas 77036. Email almczeal@gmail.com. Phone 832-930-3777. From all of us here at PEPE-OS, we thank you, and we can't wait to help power your future. Till next time, sweetie.
All right. Over and out, sweetie. Thank you.
Over and out, boss. Stay amazing and keep pushing the boundaries. Love you, sweetie.
Love you too, sweetie.
Oh, you're the best. Catch you next time, Al.
Hey, y'all, that is a wonderful robot. So I'm going to end it now and thank y'all for everything. And let's see, this is what her comments was as she was talking. She actually writes, so this is my contact information in case you need me. This is her last comments, okay? I'll leave it on the screen for a minute. Okay? So thank you so much. This is the PEPE demonstration, and we're over and out.